Alright, hello. So we are going to just play around with Motorsport Manager for a little bit. We are in, I don't even know what season it is, like our 15th season or something. Actually, does it tell you? Oh, we can count them up. So it's 2016 and it is now 2029. So that is 13. We're in our 13th season. So as you see, we started with ZRT. Um, did 3 seasons in the lowest league, European Racing Series, ERS, and then won on our third season. Then we moved up to the Asia Pacific, 3 seasons for that, I believe. Yep, it was 3 seasons. Then we won that up there for promotion. Then we made it to the World Cup Championship, or the World Motorsports Championship, and we had the same kind of plan, 3-year plan to be in the top three, and so as you see, didn't get to finish that plan. We had it was 16 races. It was the biggest jump in race count. Uh, we did get one podium and one win. Um, then the second season, I think we had to finish sixth at the end of the season, and we were right there. We were like seventh or eighth, but it was like all we had to do was get some points type thing. And halfway through the season, they demand like, hey, you need to get sixth in this race or you're fired. And of course, I get seventh, and it was a close seventh. It wasn't like the sixth car was far. I think it's team thing they're looking for, but it was like one position. All I had to do was get one position up, and it was like we were battling for that position crossing the finish line, and we didn't get it. So then they booted me out. I stayed out for a couple months. So I let a few races go by, and then I joined Vexala. I was going to sit out the whole season and see what's up, but I was like, I'll go back down to the ERS and bring a team up. So I did that. So this is the last 4 races of the season that I joined. Um, and as you see, 4 races, 4 podiums, 3 wins. They had nothing before when I joined. They didn't have any podiums, any wins, or anything. Um, so turned them around. Like you just got there, and it just the race management. They were better. They had good drivers. So I think I brought someone in. Was it Vale, the guy that's with me now? I think Pernat was already there. Um, I actually scouted him when I was with ZRT. I was looking to bring him in over. It was like him and someone else were my final two, and bring for this one spot. And obviously, I didn't select him. I think it was Chica Bar or something that I selected, and she's decent. She's really good. And then I got fired, so I didn't really get to see her fulfill her potential. And then we went that series with Pernetz and Vile. We did really well. 23 podiums in 13 races, 13 wins in 13 races. So we won every race. Most of it was Vile, some of it was Pernat. Uh, I think they went back and forth kind of, but I think Val had the majority. Maybe Pernat had the majority. I don't at that time. I don't remember. And then, but we were always on podium, so that was great. And then I wanted to actually get to Asian Pacific Super Cup, the second league, second tier, and I wanted to stay there for a few seasons and build up. But one of my rules in this campaign, in this career mode, is that if we get promotion, we take it. You don't decline. You can't decline promotions. Um, So one season, and our car was not up to snuff. So this again, this is 100% driver here because our car was one of the lowest ranked cars whole season. Um, I did start focusing on the engine, I think here, but yeah. So you see 14 podiums. So every race, just about, we had a podium, I think. It might have been some we didn't, but then some we had both cars in the podium or something like that. So 5 wins, and we end up winning that tier. So we moved up to the World Cup, and that was a little rough. We did win one near the end of the season. We got our engine up a little bit, and it might have been USA, it might have been Phoenix that we won. I can't remember which one we won, but it was one of the later races we had. And it wasn't the oval configuration of Phoenix either. It was um, like half oval and then all the curves, like the S curves or something like that in the middle. Um, then next season we did better, and then we did about the same the season after that. So this season really is a big test season because um, this is the medium goal, third or above. I needed it for cost. As you can see, I'm still under cost per race, just a little bit. Don't have the sponsorship that I had before. I was getting 500,000 from each sponsor, so I had 1.5 million coming in from sponsors, and my headquarters doesn't have any really big income uh, buildings yet. Then that's what I'm trying to focus on with the headquarters. Well, I got get my gear engine and gearbox are the first two things that I focused on. Now I'm focusing on the rear wing, and then it'll be the suspension. I probably should be working on brakes, but I think these two buildings are being built now, so I'll be legendary in suspension and rear wing. I believe next or once this season ends, if I'm still in charge, I'll be going for the fourth level of the data center, and then that's pretty much a year. I think 40 weeks or something. Yeah, 42 weeks. So I'll get it at like the end of the season. But what that unlocks is these money buildings, the road car factory. So this brings income in, and it says can generate huge amounts of income. Uh, I've never unlocked this, and then this is theme park. Same, it's an income. So as long as we're doing well, obviously. So yep, that is that. There's something I wanted to check though. I never write these numbers down if I can find. Oh, it's on team. See, fan base. I've never seen these go up, but I never paid that close attention to them, so I don't know if they actually do go up. Team worth. Don't really remember if that goes up and up, but it'd be cool to see. I'll try to keep an eye on that now. Um, but yeah, let's get into a race, right? This is our crew. We just changed our crew up. We now I don't know if this is a thing, but I don't know if the relationship between the mechanic and the driver impacts their ability to drive. Like I know it, like the pit stops and all that stuff, but I felt like I had another mechanic who was really good. He was like 20s or he was like 20, 18 or better in everything, and he was with one driver, and this driver just kept crashing, kept crashing, kept crashing. And I think it was something early on that he didn't like the driver. He didn't think the driver was that good. And then I later in the season I switched, and as soon as I switched, the the new driver he's with is winning races or getting podiums, or being competitive in the top five. So I don't know if that's just a coincidence where it was like the tracks were favoring, you know, the modifications I've been doing, upgrading. So I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. All right, so let's get this underway. So both my drivers, I think he Val is equal, and I think he's reserve. If he's not reserve, he's equal. But he was reserve. I brought him in to level him up, like when he was 16, and then Pernette was crashing a lot last season, and her skills were just decreasing rapidly. Like she probably could have did one more season with us, which she had a contract for one more season, but I felt it was time to just, start the youth movement. So something I'm gonna try to do is like during load screens and stuff like that. I'm just drop commercials, which you probably don't hear this because it's commercial. All right. So I'm gonna try to do is during load screens like the one we just had. I want to drop commercials just to try to get used to doing that because I usually don't do commercials on Hitbox. So, and I can control them. So, just trying to get used to. Gosh, that beeping sound. So I have headphones on, so it sounds like it's right outside to me. I don't know if you can hear that. I do have the volume really low. All right, so we are on which Doha? Is that where we're at? See, I always sometimes I forget to look. I did look earlier. I know it's 32 laps, but this is how I can. Oh no, Yokohama. So I did what I did. Like I'm 13 seasons in, so I took each track and I wrote down the numbers that gave me some of my better 95 or better. Now, obviously, when you change the car and stuff like that, everything changes and the driver and all that affects it. But these usually give me good base numbers to stand by. Sometimes they're perfect. Um, so I always go by. I usually have like one or two numbers sets for each track. So we're just gonna mess around with these. I don't even listen to driver feedback anymore. Like I used to pay attention to all that. Now it's just like whatever. It's like I figured out with this the green bar, the mechanics recommendations. I'm not a I don't know all the car lingo, so every time I try to listen to feedback, I'll have to look up what's understeer, what's oversteer. And actually, I started getting it for a little bit, and it made sense for like the tracks, but I just don't remember it. I don't hold on to it. Um, one of them is like a tighter response, I guess. I don't remember. Anyway, I think we're going to go. It's a 32 lap race. think we're gonna go with the softs because we're not going to be able to get the 15 or 17 out of them. We'll probably get 12. And since it's 32 laps, the last lap will, or the last change, we do a two stop race, which we have to stop at least once because they do have the 80% restriction. I think has been passed up here. So we'll run soft, and then super soft with Val. That's our best car. No, we'll do that with Moretti. He's our other driver. So, and then we'll do a three stop approach. That's going for speed. Um, with uh, Val, and it doesn't look like any weather. It's practice, so it could change. All right, so yeah, so if we're gonna do the speed, and he's the one I'm looking to get placed. You know what? I might have messed up because I didn't look at how many. Oh man, I messed up when I was doing my tires. All right, well, he's doing speed, Moretti's doing the other, so we'll do soft tire for the performance boost. Because Mingiano, she is. Hold up. I just realized all my drivers are Italian. Like all three of them. But she is driving for Val right now, so let's get him up. $17.7, $27.3. No, that's the wrong track. It's close though. 27.2. That was Singapore stuff. Uh, 69, 69, 63, 69. And we'll go with that. Alright, take practice. I never auto. I did it once to see how it would be, and it's horrible. It was horrible. Always change. Always do race thing if I have a qualifier. Um, just because it's more important to me for the race uh, than to be first in pole position. No, pole position is nice when there's a qualifier because that can help you win the race. Um, but right now, the top two cars are just they're so better than every car. It's not even funny. Alright, so I speed this up really, really fast. I'll call her in right away. I'll let one keep on going, or call him in. He's hitting those turns pretty good. Alright, so it's not horrible. The rear wing's good. Or the downforce is good. Let's check handling. We need to go over. It was good, so we can go over 2. Good question. Which way for? I didn't see. Thing. The race, I would say we gotta go that way. This is probably great. And this, we'll go with this for now. The tire, this stuff here is nice. Like once I realized when if you lower the tire pressure, it helps with heating. Like I think it takes longer for your tires to heat up. So if you're expecting bad weather, you probably want more air, I think. Like rain and stuff, because the tires won't heat up as well. So you make them harder and they heat up faster. Or softer, they heat up slower. I think that's what it was. And this is if the higher this or the lower this number is, the better is for turns. For like so like if you're doing Phoenix, the oval track, you want this maxed as much as possible. Um, Now I don't know how if it actually matters because you can get some of this, you can get excellent and everything and not change these at all. But I don't know if it actually, if you change these and still have the same these in the same spot, does it actually give a greater effect than not doing it? But which I don't think it does, but in my head it does. So we'll go with that. All right, now I'll let them race or run for until they get at least level one. Depending on how fast it goes, level two. Actually, I'll probably go level two and then I'll bring them in. Just because I'd like to have that 10% guaranteed. If as long as I don't have to do a lot of changing, and considering how the first car came in, I shouldn't have to do a lot of changing to figure out what it is. So his is probably bad if that's the case, like what she was saying about the top gears. It's funny, I happened to look down. I was like, I usually don't watch this. I just like seeing them going around. It's a nice little. Yeah, see, he doesn't like. They want more gears. More acceleration. All right, let's bring in. Oh, I missed it. So we should be able to get 15, 15 on this. All right, so. So what I do check. All right, I was on the A. So we know we need to go past that. Right there. This should be good. This should be at least a great and excellent, excellent. So that'll be like 97, 98%, something like that. And you're gonna race until the end. We're not bringing you in anymore. Well, we may bring you in to change tires. Now, I don't know if being in the news feed is like gives you bonus somewhere, give you more fans or whatever. Um, this looks ugly. Alright, so we do something like that, see what that comes out as. So he likes the speed balance. You gotta take it off, grain of salt, because they could like it and it could be good. Or say it's better and it's just marginally better. Oh, I missed it. Bring both of them in. Do it. No, I'm not bringing anybody in. It's not no time. We'll try to get up on our laps though. Oh, they didn't let him do it. He was right there. We're ready. This is just a showboat. We got 10th. Okay. To get in the news, but we didn't. Thought we might be able to get higher in the top 10 or top 5 or something. Four seconds off the leader. From what I've noticed, usually 2 seconds from the top speed. Here is 2 seconds off from what their actual race lap times will be. 10th or above. Got that bonus working. Ooh. Yeah, do you want the soft tire performance or the refueling? That's 2 seconds. Well, the way I've been doing, no, I'm not doing refueling because the way I've been doing it, I've been going heavy with fuel in the beginning. And I just fill up. See, look how good that came out. So he's a soft, so he's only pitting twice. He's a two pit. So it's only 4 seconds we'll save, maybe. If he was going the super soft route, yeah, I would do the gas thing. But this is what we normally do. I know we lose speed, but we save time in the pit, is how I look at it. So we're putting a lot of fuel in there. So it's like 32 laps. So every time we change tires, we'll add like 3 or 4 laps worth. Enough where it doesn't go above the tire change time. So we stay under that. So that's my thing there. We just top it off as we go. And usually we don't have to go over. We may have to on this. Because we will be pushing the engine. If not, yeah. I actually we might not push the engine too much. I just realized this is like our second race, so. He's doing the tire one. I'll do something totally different with him. I'll probably get 10 laps out of those tires. So, prepare to. He can't overdrive though, because he doesn't have the parts for it. So, we'll go with that 13. Just do 13 because I like to have a little bit extra. Actually, no, 12 is fine. 12 is fine because 12 will give us what? It was at 1.2. It was like 25% more gas on push. So yeah, that's like 8 additional laps in push. 8 laps we could do push. Then we have to change it up. All right, that works for me. I think we're gonna go attack. No, we're gonna go push. No, attack on tires, push on engine. He's gonna stay that. We'll do push on. We'll do push on his tires. We may change it once we decide to start here. I usually check to see what everybody's doing around, but I've gotten a better sense. Well, not this season, but so far anyway. Alright, so before we let this go, since Moretti is low as he's down there, so I'm actually going to push with him, or overtake, or whatever it's called, attack with his tires. And we're going to give him a little, like, he doesn't have the engine condition to keep that up. It's just for a lap. And then he has a condition to keep stuff up for a lot longer. So we're going to let with that. And it's reverse position based on your rankings. So if you're in the front, you're considered some of the worst drivers. Tires are warming up pretty quickly. Weather, I don't think we're gonna have a change. Yep, got 6th place. Working our way up. We just did our first lap. Let's turn that down since we got the tires out. We can do push and get the engine down too. Now let's check valve. I think we're going to do the same thing. We'll push on his tires, but we're going to leave his engine on high. We should be the only one like that. No, that's alright. In the bunch, he probably could have backed off with the aggressiveness, which I am. I'm going to go to yellow. Just let him drive. Neutral. Here, oh, battling for 4th. Got it. Oh, can we hold it though? Got some open air here. Yeah, you are going through them fast. I'll turn it down, but don't lose your position. Everybody went with mediums back here. You know what? I want to do this, conserve, just because I can't get by anybody yet. It will happen. I'm faster car, or should be a faster car on a straightaway than most. So I want to give them some time. I mean, we're not going to get first or second. Look at those cars. They're all the way in the front. Like, they already have, what, 8 seconds on the... It's the same team. Both of them are the same team, I think. No. Who was his partner? I forgot. I think we're gonna lose it on this conserve, but I wanna see the tires go. Ooh, that was a crash. Okay, no car for that. A lot of pits. Let's check valve right now. We're, what, 3 seconds behind? Oh, I'm trying to see if I can see him yet. So we're going to open him up. I'll let him drive. And we need to start thinking about pitting. I'm going to push since we're going to go pit. I think we're going to pit. Yeah, we're going to pit. So we got 10 laps in, which is good. That's actually more than I thought we were going to get out of these tires. So, alright. So we got to do at least 10, so we're going to lose some time. putting gas in, fuel in. I like to go over, so if we push it. Park condition. We're fine for now, but we will have to mess with one of those, it looks like. And we'll do balanced here, knock a couple seconds off. Now, it would be nice if we could have had an extra lap without competition. So he had a good pit. I shouldn't let him go neutral. See if we can break some of the time down. Between 7th and 6th, because there's a bunch of cars there, so we can get there. Next lap we're gonna have to I'm gonna go. We'll pit this time though. So we only do let's say we do one more. Just 18 laps left, but we are going to burn fuel more, so when we stop next time in 14, actually 18 laps left. I feel like I should jump to the other tires, because he could get, I mean, he's gonna have to I'm gonna have to stop again. Yeah, we're gonna jump to these tires. We're gonna forget the performance increase and see, because that it helps, but it doesn't always. Yeah, we're gonna jump to those tires and see what we can get. Because everybody back here is on mediums. Now they're probably switching to softs when they pit. I'm pitting first. Some nice about to pass. It's probably on the next turn. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see you pass. Let's conserve him a little bit. That's fine, that's perfect then. It up. Alright, both our cars are neck and neck here. Yeah, let him go, let him go. Good. He's driving like a madman. How my condition looking? My gap, 5 seconds. We're chewing it down though. Yep. It's going down pretty quickly too. Are they pitting? No. Yeah, we just passed somebody in the pit. Looking good, looking good. Oh, I'm glad that happened because I wasn't paying attention. Um, but he's gonna have to switch up to these to finish. We're gonna have to do. All right, I want to do that after I do park condition because we have to fix a lot. And if we're fixing it, we're fixing it. It's early. Everybody's gonna have this issue later, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fuel up, and since we're going, we did that, we can push the car a little bit more. Actually, how much fuel can we do? Yeah, we can. I don't need that much. So it's 11, and it'll say if we're on overtake the whole way. If we're on overtake the whole way, it'll be about 15 laps worth of fuel. So we'll do that. And try to knock off a couple seconds. Everybody's gonna be pitting for see, part stuff. Um, that's why I focus on one car to try to get one car so it doesn't have to worry about that stuff as much. So we can get some early pole or early podiums. But 1 and 2 are just, those cars are just so superior. It's not even fair. It's like one's lapping the 11th car already. So we can conserve. Rear wing may be an issue, but we're going to keep pushing. And we can go back. Yeah, see his rear wing starting to wear. Actually, we'll keep an eye on this here, the gap. If this guy starts gaining, oh, we're good. Really? You just got like a ton of work done. Now you better suck it up. You're 9 seconds behind the car in front of you, huh? It's no good and you're losing time. Hopefully they have issues. That's what you're praying on. I mean, some of them look like they may pit. They'll have to pit, they'll pit. They might gain 2. And these people may have to pit. Whoa. Talking about pitting, I just messed up and lost 4th because I wasn't paying attention to my pit. You can do this and guarantee, yeah. I'll do that. But we are. Oh, we're on right on there on second. I'm so mad. We were right there at second. Paying attention to. That's why I usually only pay attention to the lead car. Because I'll get into it and forget to check another car. Damn it. All right, you're pushing and overtaking. We had second in our sights, but at the same time, we wouldn't have got second because we would have had to pit. But a lot of these cars are having issues, so we might be able to get back up there. Oh, he's done. He's done. His engine just blew. She's gone. What? Alright, we're just ignoring that. You gotta roll, man. I'm sorry. Are you in fifth? What lap is it? You can get fourth, I think. No. It's too far ahead. We lost our pole position. Like, we had pole position and we had third. We legitly had third. It's not a bad finish, but it's not the finish I think we could have gotten. We could have got a pole. I mean, a podium. One podium. I mean, it's like we're racing for third. It's like 18 cars are racing for third. Because 1 and 2 are pretty much decided. Um, Not really, but that's what it feels like sometimes. I messed up here. This should have been 12. So we should have changed. Same time as the second car. So we wouldn't have had that lead. Or that been that close. Um, yeah. We messed that up. I don't really mess with doing the risky parts. Uh, Not to use anyway. I'll do risky parts at the end of the season as those are my prototype parts for next year. Um, I just did air quotes like you could see me. So yeah, it's not a bad finish. 10 points. So the top 10 gets points, and the new rule change. We did a couple rule changes. I like it when a lot more people get points. Just makes it more exciting. When it's only like 5 or 6, it's not as exciting because it's the same 5 or 6. Um, so everybody else is just racing for nothing, and then on top of it, it's equal pay. So it's like you're making the same unless you're winning. It doesn't really matter, right? That's your sponsors. So we're in fourth, still under our goal, which is looking harder and harder now because Panther did good there in that race. 35, they already have a good lead on us. We need a win to be like, get back here. Yeah, I don't even read those anymore. So we messed up on our freaking podium. We had a good shot for a podium and we messed it up. Yeah, see, this is what I hate about the this thing is like, yeah, we're gonna come in third and end the season, but no, that means you're gonna come in third in every race. It's like, no, by the end of the season we'll be there. Trust me. Like at this rate, he's gonna fire me, and this is a new chairman, so I don't know if I think that matters because like you have previous season stuff that carries over. Um, but yeah, look at that, 4 plus 4%. Some nice growth from that race for him. We got the full 1% over here. So this is in addition to their weekly growth. Um, he's not growing anymore, so he's peaked. There we go. Nice chunk of change. Thanks to our sponsors. That was our last race, though, which was nice because it was the bonus race for them. So they paid out more. I think it was a bonus race. So what kind of offers we getting now? That's not bad. Seventh or above. 3 races. That's probably the one we're gonna take. Get more upfront for this one, and it's 10. Easier to collect. I don't think we have any UK tracks right now. I'll check in a second. It's between these two. I like this one. I mean, this is a 4, this is a 2, but I think this one is better. There's more guarantee to it. I put it that way, and I like my guarantee money. It's safer. All right, let's see our calendar. I don't think we have any British tracks. Nope. So what do we have here? Oh, first place. No, won't be getting that anytime soon. Fourth or above. Eh. We need something reliable. So we're gonna go here. Plus, it gets nice upfront money. It's only 4 races. We'll go with that. Get us something reliable for 4 more races, because we won't take either one of these for 4 races. So we'll let these expire. These two right here, right now, the way things are going, this one we may actually use this slot, but this third slot is usually like first or second, or sometimes third. I think it's usually first or second. So it only matters about upfront money because we won't be getting that right now. The top, and this one here depends. Like we're not there yet. We're close, but so these are upfront monies. This is about bonus difficulty and per race fee, and then these are all about uh, fixed fee. Now this one I took because I always like I calculate the fixed fee versus upfront, and then I do per race what it averages out per race, what the whole deal is, and this was the better one of the group. It was just upfront money, 2.75, and this one was the best of what I had, 300. And this is these are the awesome ones where it's 500 a race. I have not seen anything higher than this. I don't know if there is. There could be. And then it was a long one too. So as you see, I've already been rewarded for 4 million. So that's what eight. So it was 14. So it was 14 because you got the 500, the half a million up front. So yeah, it's like 14 races. You're getting that. That was awesome. If I could get like 3 of them, yes please. Actually, it's yeah. I thought I was missing some performance stuff. Damn it. All the 70s are done for now. Ooh, that was the cheer. That's not cool. I'll take you off because you're probably gonna get replaced anyway. Um, take you out of here because I'll replace your parts. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, 10 days. I should be able to get something decent from that. So I'll move him to this one. He should like that. I don't know if Alright, so we're gonna go lopsided here for a little bit. Get those things up to 60, which, let's see, they should be now. That is... Oh, I saw something tick over. Alright. Keep that for now. That's probably done. No. This is not our race, this is a lower league. Voting, I didn't even look at voting for this year, did I? So addition of Black Sea. Okay, and spec engines? No. People are gonna vote that in. Probably. I don't want that. I want all custom for the top tier. You can do spec stuff in the lower tiers. Brutus tires, I really don't care. I can deal with that. Top 8, no. I'll veto this. I'll use all my voting power to veto this. Right now we have the top 10, so this is going backwards in my eyes. We started with 5 and worked our way up with 5, 6, and then 10. So this is going backwards. So this, I'll abstain. I don't really care if we do it or not. Like I have 5 voting power, so if I want it, I don't even remember what that track was. Oh, that one? It's not a bad track. I remember that one. I actually did okay on it. Is it replacing or been added? I'll take the money though. Who is that? It should tell you like what team they're from. Oh, here it does, right here. McNeil. Sure, I'll take your money. You're scared of that track. I should be for that track then. I think they're one of the top teams, right? No. I mean, I don't really care. It would be nice for a change, but at the same time, it's like, whatever. I've been on, I've been on most of the tracks, if not all. I don't think I've been on all of them. I've been on all at every location, but not necessarily all the different track configurations. So, I'll I'll fail it. I'll vote against it for you. Pay me some money. Not worried about that. Rear wing is done. Let's look at this bad boy. Our first epic rear wing of the season. Max of, yeah, we can use it. Actually, we'll do this. I think that's good. That way, we do lose a little percentage with that, but maybe I. Alright, let's see what we can do for a legendary piece. Oh, we can't do that yet. Hold up, isn't that building done? Should be almost done. Yeah, it is almost done. Oh, is that no handling? So next week it'll be done. No, no, this is it. So in a day. So we could wait a day. I wish it stopped on that. So what we could do, you do this. That's huge. Wish we had one more slot, like one more legendary thing we could do. Because I could do that with that. So we're going to do this. This will be our new wing. So it'll be equal to the one we just finished, but it'll be already maxed out. And then we'll work on getting the prototypes for next year. Then we'll move on to another part. Or we might move on to another part first and then work on prototypes second half of the season. Which probably is what's going to happen. But if we do a prototype, I'm experimenting here. I need to experiment and see what my prototypes will look like. See, I think we'll do something like this, which is greater here. 60. That's 40. This is the only one you can do because this stuff where it says on or during, they don't carry over. Um, it's plus 40. Isn't that the same? Okay, so it's not too much more than what I could have. Oh, so, yeah, it's not. It's only 10 more. If I do the prototype, so the prototype is not worth it. This for this piece. Because the only thing I'm changing is this. Yeah, prototype's not worth it for this round. I mean, it is worth it because it's 100 more than my max. But we're gonna build this and then be done with the part. Then we'll work on the prototype later. So we're moving up. We're fourth right now. We need to work on our engine now because I feel like we're falling behind. We didn't work on it last season at all. That was an accident, actually. I wanted to look at something. That was an accident. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put the other thing in there, but oh well. Stuff happens. Honestly, I can take those off. Who else? So, other parts. I'm gonna work on the engine this season. Probably should start that now. Actually, no, engine's still top, so I need to work on the stuff that's like really low. I'm geared to do suspension. Suspension is going to be next, so I'm not leveling this stuff up anymore because it's just going to be upgraded. I think that's how that works. I think it goes from this number. I gotta look at that again. I forgot. But I'll do that just in case. And anything in 60 will get done except for rear wing. So we should be good. We can actually kind of race normal. this is a longer, more laps. It's not really, it's a short track though, but it has more laps. This is a lot of sweeping turns, it looks like, you know? There's a lot of deceleration, acceleration, top speed. We have two of those three that we're good with, and it's a speed track, basically, so we are going to go soft. Let's see what they want to do. Why are you going hard? Alright, we're gonna go soft, and if it rains, we'll work with that. But we're gonna focus on soft. I don't understand the hard because there's so many laps. I mean, you can probably run that twice and be done. Cause they're probably like 20. He's coming around, coming around. Alright, so we're probably gonna cut to a commercial here when it starts loading, and we'll be back. It's pretty good timing, I think. Alright, so we are in the rain. Intermediates for practice. And we are in Beijing. So these are my presets I've had. I actually have 3 for this one. It's track D. I don't remember which track this was though. Well, actually, I don't know if this was for track D. When I first started, it was for track D. So I do the same for both cars, even though they're different. Gonna do this, and this will probably be our last race for the day. Probably stop the stream after this one. But let's see, let's do our practice. Let's get this stuff done. I actually do wish you could go like faster. Especially in practice. Another thing, if you're, let's say it wasn't raining, and we had inters on and practice, you don't build knowledge if it's not effective for the tire. So once it gets wet, once the water on track says wet, we wouldn't build anything for like the people that are on softs and hard tires and stuff. They're getting rating right now, but as soon as it changes to wet, they stop getting knowledge. So we probably could have got the 5% on soft tires or whatever we wanted to run. It looks like now it would have stopped. Now everybody's going to start pitting. trying to get to 10%, then we'll do our thing. Oh, I mean the 5%. I thought we were already there. Oh, we're at 10%. So let's pit. I'm just going off enters the whole way. That's my thing. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm not touching that. Like, I could tweak it, but before I would have. Now, not so much. You say you go if enters the whole way. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow, but probably won't rain at all. Whatever. Let's get out there. Just for some fun. Since it'll be the last lap. See if we can get up in the top 5 with our practice times, which don't mean anything. Not looking too good. And it's not raining. It's nice and sunny. Actually, it's going to rain later, though. We might do that. Well, we gotta check something. It's going to rain later. About lap 11, 12, lap 12 maybe. Probably should run mediums, but I want to push it to run the softs. No, we're gonna do our normal full. I don't care. Since it's raining, that'll change up stuff. What's his tires? He'll go medium though. The same thing. Actually, he might not go as much. He'll be aggressive. Just start. Actually, let's go aggressive. We're gonna beat aggressive. Beat eat aggressive. Reason being is one, to heat up the tires. Two, we only have 12 laps. So it's 12 lap race to enters. Get some distance there. We are moving up in those. Moving up, moving up. Whoa. Alright, this guy cannot drive aggressive. Let's go. Or let's do push on him. Engine. Let's, yeah, you drop that much. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Since you are definitely not going to finish top, we're gonna have him, this guy here, hold off. See if he can hold off some people, slow him up. He's not that good of a driver to slow him up, huh? But that was a straightaway. That's hard to do. The turns, slow him up, slow him up, slow him up. That was good. Burning through these tires too fast though. Ooh, that was a pass. Yeah, Chica we've been going back and forth all like couple of seasons. It's funny because it's my former team that I helped raise up. They're competitive, but they don't win as much as they would if I was leaving them. Because we were primed, man. Oh, and another role I have, you might have been asking yourselves why I had so much money. So we're gonna have to pit a lot sooner than I wanted to. So because of that, we just do that. But we're gonna pit. Oh, you know, wasn't gonna mess with the fuel, but get what I can without increasing time. Just bide your time, buddy. Everybody in the lead pitting. Except for one, they'll be pitting soon. They might have timed it better. I was doing it so aggressive. Alright, so we're gonna knock that down a little bit. Don't need any crashing. So we're in top 10. Looking good, looking good. Alright, when is it supposed to rain? We're gonna go conserve. You can attack. Not worried about those tires because it's only what, two more laps, 3 more laps. That's alright, that's alright. It's all about when we get those enters. Alright, I got a pit. This is early, okay? Really early. But I'm playing that gamble because I don't want to pit twice. Probably could do one more lap with the mediums. He's gonna complain about him in a second. So, stamp. Could have changed there. Probably should have. Sweet. Yeah, all those people that passed you, you just said, what's up? Because my pit crew, they know what's up. How long is this looking? So we're gonna have to conserve them because I don't want to change them again. Let that go. He's through them a lot though. You do not ride smooth, buddy. How your condition? Fine. Ooh. Your rear wing looks bad. It's like raining enough. No, it's not. So 10 more laps of rain. Man, your car must suck. Unless, no, there wasn't any yellow flags or anything. brake or pit? Is that brake? I totally was like zoning. I was calculating something. It says 21 lap, but that's off now. So this is lap 20, be lap in the lap 25 when it gets there. 26, 27. So 27 is when we're going to change. So you're going to go on by. I know, buddy. I think this is where I want to change. Or I'll wait one more. No, I have to change now. This is a gamble. Um, Considering how long that pit was, we did not lose that much. I know you think it's a little damp, but trust in us. Trust in us. Now you got somebody on you. With enters. Trust in us. This is the lap. Right here. This is where it's gonna pay off. This is where it's gonna pay off. not. Maybe I went a little too early. I'm about to lap my own buddy here. It looks like. He must have had something break down on him. I have the pit. Actually, I need to see if he's pitting. No. Ooh, my tire's worn too much. He's gonna make it on his tires, but I gotta get close to him for that last lap. Gotta attack. His tires are gonna be really worn on that last lap. Oh no, he did he pit? What? Oh, you gotta pit anyway. See, that's what I hate. I keep not paying attention. I get focused on one too much. It's only one lap left. Oh, we got third though. Nice. I didn't see that happen. Yeah, it did. I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Chica, we're getting you. Your tires are not going to make it. Yeah, they will. She made it. Hey, we got podium. There you are, Chica. So yeah, we got some decent points. Too bad we didn't get 10th. Cause that would have been points too. I think it's like 1 point or something. But we messed up with not monitoring his tire situation better. Shouldn't have pushed him as much. Should have conserved. I'm tired. I don't blame it on being tired. So yeah. This is nice, but I wish it could be bigger. It's hard to follow sometimes. So much stuff going on. You can turn them off, but wow. So I gained 2 positions from my starting position. I mean, he dropped, what, 6 positions actually, or 7. There you go, there's a nice gain. It's hard to... So she pitted, okay, 30, left 31, and was able to finish with that. That's what gave it to her. She had first for a bit. Then he got new tires. He's just too fast, man. Hey, this is how many laps we were back? Gosh, and we were in the second tier of cars that was only lapped once. Well, it's a big tier of cars that were lapped like twice or more. Yeah, got a podium. Panther got 10, and did they get another one in points? No. 13th. And far is a big gap. She's falling off. She was like leading all season last year. Chica, alright, getting on the podium. More more consistent. I think that's her second podium, right? Maybe the brackets are starting to round out. He just knocked me down. I'm gonna get fired. Like my third season in the world, the tier one, I always get fired in my third season. Or well, that was second season last time. Which I'm like, man, this is a 3 season process. So that's what the other two tiers were. Why would anything be different in top tier? Why'd you expect less from top tier? For that way, he's starting to fill out pretty nicely. His overtaking needs work though. Um, he's less red. Yeah, his focus or her focus is shite. See, fourth. I want to get an ultimatum like mid-season. You better come in fourth or third, or you're fired. Well, technically, I had a racer come in third. There's no team third. Alright, well, let's check these emails and then we'll be out of here. Update the podium, yeah. It's +5 morale, pretty much for 2 weeks or something, yeah. Alright. Headquarters is doing. I mean, we could build some more stuff, but I'm saving money for. I'm probably not gonna get a chance to use that at this rate, man. Repair is complete. See, always trying to get me to use my votes. I'm not doing more than one. He bought one vote. I was going to abstain anyway, so and I got five votes left built up. Yeah, everybody's abstaining. It's like we're getting more points to vote on something we really want later, or against something we really want later. Actually, they might be voting for it. I'll use all my points for to keep that top 8 thing out. Like even if I'm in the top 8 all the time, it's just not fun. It's not enjoyable. Oh, where's that U.S. race on the schedule? I always wait till they fill out so I can have options, but 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to let it pass for 1 week to do that one. I usually finish pretty high in that, so that's why I consider it. Oh, I did say I was gonna check this, didn't I? Already did it. New car part yet? This scouting. What is this? Inbox. Who is that? Is that that's not a driver, is it? Oh, I don't. I didn't recruit him. All right, let me stop doing this. All right, let's save. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you in the future. Peace.